4 of 5 starters and currently have the reigning KCAC Offensive Player of the Week in Bailey Albright, as it's a tall task tonight inside Wilson Fieldhouse. But Ottawa coming in off a victory over Barclay College on Saturday, 62-48. Braves 37% from the floor, just 47% from the foul line, as they did not have a player that played more than 18 minutes, so the Braves are fresh. Jaleesa Simons led the Braves in scoring with 14 points, 3 assists, 3 blocks, 2 steals. Haley Franklin finished with 11 points, and Alyssa Guzman came off the bench to score 10 points. Liz Vaughn led the Braves with 6 boards. Through 4 games this year, Ottawa averaging 66.8 points per game, 40 rebounds per game, and 12.5 assists. All those numbers are up from a year ago. 35% from the field, but where they have struggled is from behind the three-point line. Just 16% from deep, have only made 10 total threes in 4 games, and they're going to need that tonight against a very offensively potent Sterling College Warrior team. The Warriors, number 8 in the country, moving up from number 16 where they started the year. They have 2 top 25 wins, including a win over what was originally Division II NAI powerhouse Concordia up in Nebraska. They defeated Evangel and College of the Ozarks last week. And as I mentioned, Bailey Albright, originally Bailey Banger, who got married in the off season. So it might be a little bit easier to tell the Twins apart, at least from the Radio Row this year. But she has been taken over where Kyla Conley left this team from a year ago. She's averaging just last week 27.5 points per game, had 8 assists on average, 52% from the field, a 31-point performance against College of the Ozarks and 24 against Evangel. This is a dangerous team that, talking with Scott Hogan from the voice of Sterling College, maybe feels a little hard done by the NAI last year. They went 30-0, got the 8th seed at the final site after taking care of business in the opening rounds a year ago. So they have something to prove, and for a team that has already won 2 regular season titles, brings back the majority of their team, Ottawa's going to have to stay composed tonight. Braves have done a nice job of turning teams over, 15.5 assists per game right now. That's second in the KCAC. And they're going to have to find a way to reduce their turnovers at 19.3. Sterling's going to want to take advantage of that, as I expect for them to go into that full court pressure. They gave Ottawa so many problems a year ago, especially in Sterling, where Ottawa trailed 24-6 just 3 minutes into the game. Ottawa played much better in this building a year ago, as the Warriors did win it 64-59 back here in Wilson Fieldhouse last year. A much better outcome, and Ottawa was able to keep Sterling's offense at bay, turn them over a few times. In the end, the Warriors came away with the win. We'll take another break. We come back, we'll take a look at all the other games in KCAC tonight, and then also a preview of our men's game. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KLFO.
Whether you're getting a jump start on school shopping or looking for a new style to be adventurous with, we've got you covered with the latest Vera Bradley designs at Sutton's Jewelry. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton, reminding you that Vera Bradley is the leading designer of women's handbags, luggage and travel items, fashion and home accessories, and unique gifts. When you see a Vera Bradley design, you know you're getting the latest, hottest, and most desired fashion accessory out there. And we've got them at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code CASH for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code CASH for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code CASH.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse as we have pregame before the matchup between the number 8 ranked Sterling College Warriors and your Ottawa University Braves in game 1 of our doubleheader. Men's contest to follow. Braves still receiving votes on the men's side in the top 25. Sterling on the women's side moving up 8 spots from 16 down to 8 as Ottawa and Sterling get set here in about 3.5 minutes. Other games this evening receiving votes. Tabor is at Oklahoma Wesleyan. Ottawa will be in Hillsboro to take on Tabor on Saturday. We'll have that call for you starting at 5 p.m. Kansas Wesleyan at York, Avila at Friends, Bethany at Bethel, and St. Mary at McPherson. We'll keep an eye on all those games this evening as we start KCAC play. Everyone at 0-0, but everyone in the preseason staring at Sterling College. Avila sits at Sterling sitting at 4-0 overall. Avila 2-0, Bethany 4-1, K-Dub at 4-1, Sterling 3-1, St. Mary 3-1, Tabor 3-1, Friends at 2-1, Oklahoma Wesleyan 2-1, your Braves at 2-2, York at 2-2, Bethel at 2-4, and Southwestern at 1-5. And this is a tough first week for Ottawa University women's basketball. They're going to find out a lot about their young team, and it's been the young players for OU to start this year. You have Brooke Spraggins along with Haley Franklin, both true freshmen. Franklin averaging 12 points a game. Spraggins averaging almost 4, but she's averaging almost 3 rebounds a game. And, of course, the leader in Liz Vaughn at over 14 points per game. Braves also will bring in Maya Marlette, the freshman from Jackson Heights, who scored 9 points. That's a career high for her on Saturday in that win over Barclay, now up to 4.5 points per game. But as we know from conference play, it's not just your first 5 players that have to contribute. It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, in some cases 11 and 12. So we could see some depth. This is a team that is not very big. Kenesia Payne, Ottawa's one forward, injured in that loss to Central Methodist earlier in preseason, in non-conference play. And so Ottawa is going to be have to make sure and box out on the defensive end and get good shots. You realize you're not going to get a lot of opportunities for offensive rebounds, but what has kind of stuck out to me is the rebounding. Ottawa at 40.8 per game right now. That's 4th in the conference, including 15.8 offensive. And credit to Jaleesa Simons, had a season-high 14 points, 4 boards, 2 steals, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. She is almost at 10 points per game at 9.8, 6.3 rebounds per game, and is shooting 47% from the field. And that's someone that head coach Tarnisha Scott is going to rely on to not only get those rebounds, but he's got to find a way to score close to 10 points, as it's going to be score by committee for this offense as we go forward. We're going to take our last break of pregame when we come back, starting lineups and opening tip from Wilson Fieldhouse. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. We have only a short time to make arrangements and take care of countless details. We pride ourselves in directing funerals that are flawless. Dengel & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness. Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse as we are just about set for Sterling and Ottawa to kick off KCAC play in 2021-2022. We'll get you the lineups for the number 8 ranked Sterling College Warriors with a record of 4-0. They have won 4 straight. At guard will be number 5, Emily Hendrickson, the 5'4" senior from Haven, Kansas, averaging 17.3 points per game. At guard, number 10, Sydney Bangert, the 5'3" senior from Kingman, Kansas, averaging 4.5 points, 4 boards, and 5 assists. At guard, the reigning KCAC Offensive Player of the Week, Bailey Albright, 5'5" senior from Kingman, scored 24 points, had 7 boards and 5 assists in the win over Evangel, averaging 24 points per game to lead this team. At forward, number 25, Taya Wilson, a 5'10" junior from Sterling. She's averaging 17 points and 8 boards per game. She went for 20 and 14 against Evangel on Saturday. At post will be number 30, Bethany Stuckey, 5'10" junior from Mound Ridge, 6 points, 5 boards for her. They are coached by Casey Bassett and her 8th season assistant coach, Tanner George, and athletic trainer Pete Mainley. For Ottawa, at guard will be number 1, Brooke Spraggins, the 5'10" freshman from Ames, Iowa. At guard number 2, Haley Franklin, the 5'6" freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At guard number 3, Liz Vaughn, the 5'10" junior from Kansas City, Kansas. At guard number 11, Jaleesa Simons, a 5'9" senior from Toronto, Canada. And at guard number 23, Amir Lowe, the 5'5" junior from Portland, Oregon. As it will be Sterling in the navy blue jerseys, navy shorts, Sterling in cursive across the chest in white, outlined in maroon with the Warrior on the shorts. For Ottawa, their new whites, white jerseys, white shorts, Braves down the left side of the shorts, Braves across the chest in black, outlined in gold with the arrowhead on the back of the uniform. As we are ready to get it started, as Ottawa looks to take on the tough task against the number 8 ranked team in the country. It will be Franklin to actually try and jump it up against Taya Wilson. It's won by Sterling. Quickly attacking inside will be Albright. She'll kick it out. Wide open 3 from straight away off the front rim. Rebound by Franklin on the miss by Banger. Ottawa 2-on-1 the other way. Low, her shot partially blocked. Got the rebound. Misses the next as it's an air ball as well. And out on transition 3-on-2 is Sterling. Albright to the baseline. Picks up her dribble. Trying to find her sister Sydney Banger, cutting to the bucket, who's got a face shield on tonight. Wilson from top of the key. Left side to Hendrickson, pick and roll for her. To the free throw line, driving. Got by her defender and lays it in, and Sterling takes an early 2-0 lead. Just 45 seconds into the first quarter. Ottawa at 2-2. They did get a win over Barkley on Saturday, 62-49. Hendrickson in the corner, a little head fake, takes the jumper from 12 off the back rim. Taya Wilson had the rebound. Good job by Spraggins to take it away. Low to the free throw line, finds Vaughn, and she'll reset with 23 on the shot clock, as it will go to the freshman Haley Franklin at 12 points per game, to the elbow with Vaughn. Backs in now, faces up, as she's guarded by Stuckey. Vaughn goes right by Stuckey, too strong, gets her own rebound. Put back is good with the right hand as she just dipped under the arm of Bailey Albright, and we're tied at 2, and Ottawa gets the steal on the inbound. Pass inside to Franklin. It's going to be a foul called on Sterling, as it'll be called on Sydney Banger. Her first, team's first of the first quarter, and a quick start for both teams early on. As we know, Ottawa averaging on the year around 15 steals a game, and they got one early on as they are tied 2-2, 8.5 to go first quarter. Franklin gets by her defender, runner in the lane, draws rim, nothing else. Rebound by Sterling. Wilson to Hendrickson. She's just going to beat everyone down the floor and lays it in, as she's got 4 early points for the Warriors. And here comes that full court pressure that just gave Ottawa fits a year ago in Sterling, as they led by 20 just 3 minutes in. Franklin to Amir Lowe, as Ottawa does cross the timeline. It comes back to Franklin at the volleyball lines with 18 on the shot clock. Sterling drops into a 2-3 zone. Franklin on the right wing. Hendrickson comes out to guard her. Foul line extended. Left side, Low wide open for 3 on the wing. Hits the side of the rim. Nothing. Gets a ball was loose. Comes up with it. Finds Franklin. Franklin steps through. She can be called for the travel, as she didn't put her pivot foot back down. Second turnover on OU. It's a 4-2 lead for Sterling. 7:43 to go first quarter. Ottawa going to show full court pressure, then drop off as they'll stay man-to-man. Hendrickson left side for Banger. Pick and roll there. They'll go to Wilson. Wilson, a post that can shoot it, can dribble right, and great dish inside. They're going to find Albright, as Hendrickson went by her defender, and the backside help came over to defend her, and an easy lay-in for Albright as a 6-2 Sterling lead. Spraggins in the right corner, looks to attack, picks up her dribble, finds Franklin left alone, won't take that 3. Sterling has started 3 of 5 from the field. Ottawa 1 of 6. 15 on the shot clock. Going to set a screen for Franklin at the free throw line. Finds Simons from 18 feet off the back rim. Rebound out to Sterling. And in transition, it's Albright. Banger inside to Stuckey. She travels. Got her feet moving before she got the basketball. And a turnover on Sterling. That's number 2. They lead by 4. 6:49 to go first quarter. Lowe will inbound, and they'll trap immediately. It's a kick ball off the leg of Taya Wilson. Wilson, 20 points, 14 boards, and a block in the Warrior win against Evangel. And the officials are going to put the shot clock at 29. Braves still have 9 seconds to cross the timeline. Bounce pass finds Franklin. She gets by Hendrickson into the front court to the elbow, picks up her dribble, finds Vaughn in the right short corner. Liz through the contact. Basket's no good, but she's going to the line as there was a whistle as she collided with Stuckey inside. Braves as a team have struggled from the foul line at 62%. That's 9th in the conference. Liz on the year, 76% foul shooter. She leads the team, averaging 14 points per game and 7 boards. That's the second team foul on the Warriors in the quarter. Free throw good for Liz. Liz was quiet, and as quiet as Liz has been, I guess, on Saturday in that win over Barclay. Just 9 points, but had 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. Liz second free throw up and in. A 6-4 lead for Sterling. 6:38 to go in the first quarter. Sydney Banger. Right side to Albright. Albright left-hand dribble. Up top to Stuckey. Left side pass for Hendrickson. Henderson goes baseline. Cut off there by Simons as Ottawa switched defenders. Up top to Wilson. Picks up her dribble. Finds Stuckey a couple feet behind the free throw line, and she dribbles it off her foot for a turnover. Uncharacteristic turnovers. This is a team that only turns it over 12 times per game. That's first in the conference. And Ottawa trails 6-4. Bounce pass finds Franklin. Ottawa breaks the trap. Kicks it in the corner to Simons. Looking to drive baseline. Cut off by Albright. Brings it back up top to Franklin with 15 on the shot clock. 6 minutes remaining first quarter. Skip pass finds Spraggins. Back to Franklin, looking to drive, kicks it in the corner. Simons wants the 3 from deep. It's an air ball. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson cuts inside. Spraggins is there to meet her, but she's going to commit the foul on the block, but not a bad foul. That's only the first team foul on OU in the quarter. There'll be an inbound for the Warriors to the right of their bucket. Banger will inbound. Bounce pass to Wilson. Back in the corner to Banger. Out to Hendrickson on the wing. They'll go in the corner to Banger. Bounce passes. Wilson was cutting inside. You can't draw it up any better. They had set that up the whole way as Wilson had set 2 screens and then just flashed to the front post, or to that near post right there, and is able to pick up the easy bucket. Ottawa almost turns it over. Low, able to keep her composure. Jaleesa wants a 7-footer. No, Ottawa has really struggled from the field as they're just 1 of 9. 4-point lead for Sterling. 5:10 to go in the first quarter. Left side, Albright to Wilson. They're going to lob it inside to Stuckey, and she's going to throw it off the back of the basket, so it's a turnover as Wilson threw the lob. And subs coming in for the Warriors. Number 12, Corinne Clayson. Number 32, Lauren Carmack. Try and get the other one to you. I believe that's Faith Martin who checked in as well. In for OU is going to be Amaya Marlette, the 5'8 freshman from Wetmore, Kansas. That is Faith Martin for Sterling, the 5'10 senior from Eskridge. 4:56 to go first quarter. Sterling is led by 4 as this ties their largest lead. Marlette back to Spraggins. 17 on the shot clock. Spraggins wants to attack, gets through the contact, tries to float one off the glass. Shot's no good, and then a foul called on Ottawa. There's a lid on the basket right now. Into the game, we're going to see Kinesia Payne, who we have not seen in 3 games. And the 6'1 junior from Huntsville, who has not played since the loss to Central Methodist. And she's going to come in to guard Faith Martin. 6'1 junior from Huntsville, Alabama, does average 8 points and 4 boards. Top of the key for Sterling, right side for Clayson. Bounce pass to Hendrickson, left wing. They want to post up Martin. Then wanted to go back to Hendrickson, had to pick up her dribble. Albright, double teamed right there in the corner. And coming away with it is Clayson, scores off the glass. And it's a 6-point lead for Sterling. Into the game for OU is also Jordan Bianco, the 5'6 freshman from Price, Utah. Skip pass finds Bianco wide open for 3. Bang! Big triple there for OU. It's exactly what they need from Bianco. Albright wants to take it coast to coast, does, and the foul. Albright's going to take every chance she can to get to the basket. If you don't stop her dribble, she's going to beat you to the glass every time. 12-7 lead for Sterling, 3:50 to go in the quarter. Taya Wilson comes back in. Quick subs as Carmack checks back out. Martin checks out. Trying to see who else. It looks like Clayson does stay in. The 5'10 freshman from Cambridge, Nebraska. Had 13 points in their win over the weekend. Scored 90 points against a very good Evangel team out of the Heart. 3:48 to go, largest lead of the first half right now for Sterling. Franklin drives, finds Marlette. She's blocked, but a whistle from the backside. And a foul called on Sterling. And that's what you got to do when you break the trap. Find a way to get to the bucket. What do you want to see? Into the game for Ottawa is going to be number 12, Janiah Hendricks, the 5'2 freshman from Tulsa, as Franklin will take a seat. Marlette, a career-high 9 points, 2 boards, a block, and 2 steals against Barclay. Makes the first shooting. That's her first make of the season. She was 0 for 1, and she does make the first one. Second on the way for Marlette. Good. 13-9 lead for Sterling. Ottawa's cut it to 4. 3:40 to go in the quarter. Hendricks going to try and stay with Sydney Banger. I apologize if I say her first name a lot. I'm just used to saying Sydney and Bailey a lot, and I don't have to say it at all anymore. Layup inside as they were able to find Faith Martin cutting to the bucket. And she got by Kinesia Payne, and Ottawa's going to turn it over as Bianco was trying to find Marlette, and it goes into the Ottawa bench. Lowe will return for Ottawa. Into the game for Sterling is Stuckey along with Hendrickson, so subs all over the floor right now. .320 to go first quarter. 6-point lead for Sterling. We'll go to Wilson on the NAI logo, lob it backside. Good look inside, and that's an easy score on the, as Payne just really turned around. Right in front of her was Clayson, and a lay-in, and it's an 8-point lead just like that as Ottawa had cut it to 4. Sterling goes on a 4-0 run, and it could be 5 as Clayson has come off the bench and already scored 4. 17-9, Sterling with the lead. 3:15 to go in the quarter, and a chance to extend it with a made free throw, and Clayson does. 9-point advantage for the Warriors, and back to that full court pressure. And that pass is thrown away by Marlette on the inbound. They'll find Hendrickson, almost lose it out of bounds, and they will run the offense. This is a mismatch here. Wilson has Hendricks on her, as Hendricks has about 5 or 6 inches of height below Wilson. Step back jumper from Hendrickson. That is so difficult to defend. It's good. And it's 20-9 just like that. And Ottawa's going to turn it over again. They just cannot get it past half court. As the inbound, the first pass was good, but they tried to skip it to the other side of the floor, and Lowe unable to come up with it. Braves' 5th turnover of the first quarter. And the shot clock should reset to 30, and it does. Banger will inbound. And backdoor pass to Clayson goes through her hands, and it's a loose ball picked up by OU. Marlette's pass taken away by Wilson. Just read it. Jumper from Wilson, good from 8. 13-point advantage for Sterling. And a timeout called by Ottawa as it's a 9-0 run by the Warriors. As it'll be a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Velvety paper feel, exquisite colors, the stunning scale of a massive storefront banner. At Staples, we sweat the details and quality of every print project. It's what we call our Print Big Promise. We're not only committed to getting your print job right, we're committed to treating your small business like a big deal, to bringing your ideas to life and giving you guidance from start to finish. Stop by Staples today and try our Print Big Promise. You'll be glad you did. Staples, where small business prints big.
Warriors in the midst of a 13-0 run as they lead it, or makes, a 9-0 run as they lead by 13. It's 22-9 Warriors. 2:34 to go in the first quarter. Ottawa 2 of 11 from the field. At just 18%. The Warriors at 10 of 12. Trap in the backcourt. Ottawa's got a couple seconds. They do cross the half-court line. Vaughn in trouble. Finds Payne in the short corner. She's going to take a 12-footer. Draws rim. Nothing else. Ball straight up in the air, though. Payne does everything she can to come up with it, but it's picked up by the Warriors. Albright with Franklin on her. Drives it. Leaves it inside off the glass. Shot's no good. Picked up by Hendrickson. And not sure that ball hit the rim. They reset the shot clock anyways. Albright to the elbow. Out to Carmack, steps through, and a traveling violation called. Simons will return for OU. Sterling's turned it over 5 times, which talk about just averages 12 a game, but when you're able to turn another team over the way they do, I mean, they have a turnover margin of negative 0.3 on the year, but they just don't make a whole lot of mistakes, and Ottawa's done that over the last 3 or 4 minutes, which sees them down by 13. Vaughn, jump stop to Simons in the corner for 3. That's a big one as she buries it to get Ottawa within 9. Make that, or within 10, 22-12. The lead for Sterling, 1:34 to go in the quarter. Pick and roll. Left side as they'll go up top to Carmack. Banger with Bianco shadowing her. They're trying to post up Carmack down low. Instead, they'll go to Albright on the wing. Payne trying to stay with Albright, picks up her dribble, finds Carmack at the point. Right side. And that's going to be a wide open jumper for Albright. No one defended. Luckily, she does miss it, and then Ottawa knocks it out of play as it will remain with Sterling. Wilson into the game for Carmack. That's only the 4th miss of the game for Sterling. They are 10 of 14 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Braves are 2 for 5 from deep, though. It's been a struggle for them early on this season. Hendricks into the short corner, drills back out to the wing. Comes back to Wilson at the point as she goes from right to left. Backdoor pass. Wilson throws it away as Albright had a lane to the bucket, but threw it right by her. Those first game KCAC jitters, you just know the intensity goes up. Doesn't matter the talent on the other side of the floor. Everyone just kind of picks up their game once you get to conference, and they've made some uncharacteristic turnovers. Deep 3 is that one not running the offense. Franklin takes it, and out on the run go the Warriors. Wilson all the way to the bucket. Shot's blocked by Simons. Does a great job to avoid committing the foul and swats Wilson's shot out of bounds. As it will remain with the Warriors with 24 on the shot clock, 44.8 on the game clock in the first quarter. Number 8, Sterling leading Ottawa 22-12. Martin will come back in. Stuckey will take a seat. Also returning, Corinne Clayson. Clayson will inbound. They'll go to Martin at the free throw line. She'll face up, jab step. They're going to come back to Clayson with Bianco on her. Left side to Albright. And again, they're trying to free up. They're setting a screen on the backside, backside elbow, and then flashing one of the posts to the left block, and that's the second time they've turned it over. It's been there, but the bounce pass has just been off the mark. Low, bounce pass to Vaughn. 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Vaughn just going to go all the way inside, throws up a wild shot, but she's going to go to the line for 2 as she got caught with the body. Foul's going to go on Faith Martin, her first personal, 14th foul. 29.8 remaining in the quarter. Sterling by 10. But Ottawa has scored 3 straight. That first free throw off the mark. Sterling went on a 9-0 run in just over a minute, as Ottawa was right there at 13-9. Liz's second free throw is up and good. Ottawa cuts it to 9. Sydney Bangert returns for Sterling. Back in for OU is going to be Jaleesa Simons along with Brooke Spraggins. Shot clock is off. Sterling can hold for the final shot if they want. I would expect they wouldn't, especially with the pace that they play at. But maybe they will, as Albright's just going to dribble it near midcourt. Lowe will guard her with 15. Crossover dribble, 10 seconds to go. Albright right side to Martin. Pass right side for Albright. They'll set a screen for her. Lowe does a nice job of battling through it. Hendrickson open 3 to end the quarter, and she's fouled with 0.9, and 3 free throws upcoming as Simons caught her as she tried to fight through the screen. And that is just a killer to end the quarter. Hendrickson to the free throw line. She scored 6 in the quarter. On the season, an 84% foul shooter. As a team, they shoot over 80%. That is 7 points higher than anyone else in the conference. His second place is at 73%. And not only do they grab a lead early, but they can hold on to it late when you shoot free throws that well. The first one's good. Hendrickson's second is up and good as well. 24-13 the advantage for Sterling. One more upcoming. And Hendrickson will make all 3. 25-13 advantage for the Warriors, and Ottawa just inbound it, and that does it for the first quarter as Ottawa trails 25-13 to number 8 Sterling. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
We get close to the start of our second quarter, a 25-13 advantage for the number 8 ranked team in the country, the Sterling College Warriors. As they go 10 of 15 from the field, Ottawa just 3 of 14. The Braves did go 5 of 6 from the foul line and 2 of 6 from 3. Sterling did not, only took 1 3-point attempt in the first quarter, missing that one. Liz Vaughn, Ottawa's leading scorer with 5 early on, and Ottawa did a nice job on defensively. They turned over Sterling 8 times in the quarter, but just couldn't take advantage as they only turned that into 6 points. Braves with possession. It'll be Vaughn in the short corner to start the second. Vaughn driving on Wilson. That one looked like it got a little bit of the body. Vaughn gets her own board attacks, gets blocked again, and then Lowe is fouled from behind as she was trying to, we'll see if they say it's going to be on the floor. That'll be the first team foul on Sterling in the second quarter. Who do they call it on? I didn't catch the number from the official. I'm going to lob it to Franklin just inside the 3-point line, trying to go to Vaughn. It's turned over. Wilson 4-on-1 the other way for her. They'll lob it inside. Albright finishes with the left hand. And it's a 14-point lead. Ottawa has never led in this game. Inbound goes to Franklin. They'll double team, and she just throws it wildly, but somehow Lowe does come away with it. Braves are 3-on-1, but Simons elects to dribble it back out to the wing. Back up top to Franklin. 9:08 to go in the first half. Braves down 27-13. Vaughn to the short corner, picks up her dribble. Does find Simons on the skip pass. In the corner to Lowe. Wilson will step out on her. Backing in Amir. 6 on the shot clock. Spins. Kicks it right side. Vaughn had a shot, and then was hit on the arm. Somehow it goes as she hits it from 10 from a tight angle. Back to a 12-point deficit for OU. 8:40 to go in the half. Hendrickson to the free throw line, ran pick and roll with Wilson. They'll go down low to Sydney Bangert, and dribbling off her foot is Bangert. And it's a turnover on the Warriors. Casey Bassett visibly frustrated with her team, as this is uncharacteristic in the way of not taking care of the basketball. As I said, it's just KCAC play sometimes will do that to you. Simons, once an 8-footer, was wide open, but just draws rim and nothing else. Rebound by the Warriors. Driving all the way to the free throw line, takes the jumper, hits it from 10, and is Corinne Clayson. Corinne Clayson has 7 points now. As Clayson was 7, Albright was 7, and Hendrickson with 9. Back to a 14-point lead for Sterling. That pass is stolen as Mir Lowe was trying to go cross court. They throw it to Wilson. Layup's good. 31-15 Warriors. 7:50 to go in the half. Braves turnover stacking up right now, as they have now committed 9. Franklin wanting to drive on Wilson, skips it to go as Wilson trying not to pick up her second foul. Long pass the other way to Albright. She outruns Ottawa on the inbound pass. $7:23 to go. They'll lob it inside. Kick it right side out to Simons. In the corner, it'll go to Spraggins with 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass down low and pushed out of bounds. It is going to be Amir Lowe. Sub for Sterling, as they will bring in Stuckey along with Carmack. Taking a seat will be Clayson. 16-point lead for Sterling, 33-17, 7:05 to go in the first half. Franklin looks to drive, goes to the double team, does a nice job, but just gets too far into the basket, and her layup comes up short. Hendrickson drives baseline, cut off by Vaughn. They'll kick it out to Banger. Going baseline is Albright. Her shot's blocked, but got a lot of the body there from Simons. And going to the free throw line will be Albright. Bailey Albright shoots 83% from the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Makes the second. It's a 17-point lead for Sterling. And Albright goes into double figures. She has 10. Bianco returns, as does Janiyah Hendricks. Franklin gets by one defender, kicks it in the corner. Hendricks is open for 3. She shoots it. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound by Bianco, and she'll dribble it back out to the right corner to Franklin. Up top to Vaughn, 23 on the shot clock for OU. Hendricks with a nice backdoor cut, clears some space for Vaughn. Step back jumper from Liz, just off the back rim. Braves are 5 of 21 from the field, but a steal there by Franklin. Haley in the lane, floater, can't get it to go. Ball's tipped around, Franklin gets her own rebound, kicks it out. Bianco wants a triple, she'll get it. On the assist from Haley Franklin, Jordan Bianco's second three-pointer of the first half. Braves are 3 of 8 from deep, and a foul called on Hendricks as Hendrickson was looking to go by her down the right lane. Once she gets that inside shoulder, it's almost game over when Emily Hendrickson goes baseline or down the wing if you don't have anyone there to stop her dribble. Banger will inbound up top to Stuckey. Top of the key. Out to Albright. Hands it off to Hendrickson, guarded by Hendricks. Albright in the lane, spinning off the glass, can't get it to go. Good rebound by Liz to take it away from Carmack. Liz steps through on her pivot foot, kicks the right side for Hendricks in the corner. Bianco, 18 on the shot clock, 5:40 to go in the half. Braves down by 14, 34-20. And Hendricks trying to run something, only has 10 seconds. She's going to ask for a screen from Spraggins. Elects to crossover, looks right side for Spraggins, steps through. Nice move by Spraggins, but her layup comes up short, and then Ottawa commits the foul in frustration. It was a good Euro step from Spraggins. Just didn't have enough on the layup. Wilson will return along with Clayson. Spraggins will come out. Kinesia Payne will come back in. She's got a leg sleeve on her right foot and dealt with an ankle injury, and I'm really shocked she is playing today. Credit to head trainer Jen Rayburn, is when I talked to Kinesia about a week and a half ago, didn't think she would be back for several weeks. Clayson misses from point blank range as she caught the pass under the basket and tried to lay it in on the backside and came up short. Ottawa gets the board. If Ottawa can find a way to get this to 10 at half, you would feel really, really good right now considering you're shooting 24%. Steele as Hendricks gets it back somehow. She'll kick it out of Mir Low for three in the corner. Yes! Ottawa hits their fourth triple as they're 4 for 9 and they only trail by 11. That's a 6-0 run for the Braves. Clayson with a little bit of a push off, no whistle. Good look inside and a layup. Just quick ball movement. Hendricks realizing that Albright was all alone. 36-23 advantage for the Warriors. Low, three-quarter court pass, able to find Vaughn. Layup inside for Payne, and she was able to seal on the block. Off the dish from Vaughn. And Ottawa's starting to find a foothold in this game. Carmack, right side. Out to Stuckey at the elbow. Backdoor cut to Albright. So easy as Ottawa just got caught watching. Braves have it 3-on-2 if they go low. Jump stop, lost the handle. Ball's loose, picked up by Sterling, and then a whistle as Lowe is still down on the floor. Hit the deck hard. 14 foul on Ottawa. Second personal on Payne, and she's going to stay in. Lowe will come out. Franklin will return. Four minutes to go in the half. 38-25 lead for Sterling, who's led by as many as 17 in the half. Ottawa going to have to go a little smaller here. Bob down low to Wilson, just seals so easy, but misses the bunny. Rebound out to Clayson. Offensive board. Out to Sydney Banger. Back to Taya Wilson. Jumper from 16. It is an air ball. Gets her own rebound and throws it back into play, but right in the hands of Jordan Bianco for OU. Franklin to the free throw line. Has Bianco open. Didn't see her. And she'll pull it back out with 3:25 to go in the quarter. Payne, step back jumper is long, and it drops in as it hit the back rim and fell right back down. 38-27, Payne unable to recover. Layup's good as, again, Ottawa just beat by one pass and a layup, and a timeout called by head coach Tarnisha Scott as Ottawa trails 40-27 with 3 minutes and 12 seconds. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Braves trail Sterling 40-27. The Warriors at 65% from the field. Ottawa at 32%, but down 13, 40-27. Ottawa had actually cut it down to 11 after being down by 17 in this quarter. Bianco to inbound. That bounce pass does make it to Hendricks. Right side out to Franklin. Braves have three freshman guards, a freshman post, and then Kinesia Payne out there right now. Bianco at the point, thought about the three, gets a good screen from Marlette. Picks up her dribble, bounce pass to Marlette. She faces up at the elbow. Amaya, left side for Janiyah Hendricks. Double team there. Keeps her dribble with 8 on the shot clock. Hendricks, good look inside to Payne. Can she throw something up? Yes, and she's fouled, but it doesn't go. with the shot, but she's going to the free throw line as that's the third team foul on the Warriors. Wait to see who they give it to, and they're going to give it to Stuckey, her second. Quickly, you'll see Faith Martin check in. Warriors average 86 points per game. That's first in the conference. There's not a lot of categories they aren't first. First free throw does go for Payne. Talking about Kenesha, hasn't played since the loss to Central Methodist. Is that one back on November 3rd? So she makes both free throws. Payne on the year shooting 50% from the free throw line, gets both to go. Sterling 40, Ottawa 29, 2:40 to go, and a quick whistle. Foul called on Ottawa, as that's going to send, say, Payne with the push-off, and free throws upcoming for Martin. And, I mean, that didn't happen more than a second after Sterling had crossed midcourt. And for Payne, she picks up her third. And that'll bring Vaughn into the game for Payne, with 2:40 to go in the half. Martin to the line, the 5'10 senior from Eskridge. Her first free throw good, and she's 100% on the year from the foul line is Faith Martin. Transfer from Cloud County Community College. Been here for a couple years. Second for Martin off the back rim, no good. Long rebound, knocked out of play by Sterling. Wilson along with Sydney Bangert return. You have Bailey Albright. So we've got basically the preferred lineup out there right now, that guard-heavy lineup is Martin will come out and they will move Wilson to center while Clayson will go to the forward. 41-29 Sterling, 2:25 to go in the half. Franklin battling, kicks it right side. Bianco, step back three, she's fouled. No, she's called for the travel. Goodness. Sterling even thought it was a foul. They actually gathered up like Ottawa was going to the foul line. Marlette does a nice job to read the pass and knocks it into the student section on the far side. Number 8, Sterling leading Ottawa 41-29. Albright's inbound, finds Wilson. Wilson to the free throw line, step back jumper from the elbow. Long rebound to Franklin on a good box out. Haley wants to go quick, finds Hendricks in the right short corner. Back to Franklin, able to gather, kicks it left side. Another three for Bianco off the mark. Marlette had a good position, got shoved out of the lane. And then a foul called on Ottawa, as Hendricks and Wilson got tangled up. That's the second team foul, or excuse me, second personal on Hendricks. She'll have to check out. Simons will come back in. And Sterling in the bonus for the remainder. Wilson with 6. Both teams with 10 turnovers. Wilson misses the first free throw. It's 80% foul shooter for her. Sterling 17-27 from the field, 7 of 10, make it 8 of 11 as she splits the free throws. 42-29. A minute 55 to go in the half. Sterling going to drop into the zone, and percentage would say that's not a bad decision, as Ottawa coming in shooting 16% from the foul line. Going to call a blocking foul on Hendrickson, as tried to fight through the screen set by Vaughn and ended up on her backside. And it's the fourth team foul on Sterling, second personal on Emily Hendrickson. Bianco to inbound on the far side, finds Franklin. Dribble handoff to Bianco. Sterling switching everything right now defensively, and they can do that with the athleticism on the floor. Franklin on the wing with 7 on the shot clock. Haley goes on Albright, gets inside, good look to Marlette, and she'll finish with the left hand. That's the second time we've seen those two freshmen connect offensively. Ball's loose, Marlette's gonna get a steal, and then she'll leave it for Bianco. 42-31, Sterling, a minute 15 to go in the half. Bianco bounce pass to the Arrowhead, finds Simons. Left side for Franklin. Screen going to be set by Marlette. Franklin uses it, kicks it left side. She was looking for Vaughn. Instead, they call an offensive foul on Franklin. And taking that charge was Emily Hendrickson. Franklin just kind of put her head down while she was dribbling, and it cost her that time. Franklin almost comes up with the steal as Clayson let that dribble get away from her just a little bit. It's knocked out of bounds, and Sterling will inbound under the basket. 54.8 on the game clock, 26 on the shot clock. Albright will inbound. They're going to lob it to Wilson at the elbow. Vaughn will come out and guard her. Dribble handoff to Albright. Marlette can't stay with her, and she commits the foul on the floor. For Amaya, her first personal. And back to the stripe go the Warriors. 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Ottawa 7 of 8. Both teams have turned it over 11 times. Free throw's good. Warriors out rebounding Ottawa 17-14. First free throw up and good. Albright with a as quiet of an 18 points as you'll see in a first half. She makes both. Marlette will come out. Spraggins will come back in. The lead is ballooned back out to 13 at 44-31. Ottawa had it as low as 9 before Sterling has stretched it back out to a more comfortable 13, excuse me. Franklin to Vaughn. Back to Franklin. It's heavy pressure. Ottawa does get it across with a second to prevent the backcourt violation. 32 on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock. Franklin looks to drive, picks up, jump stop, long, and the rebound finds the hands of Vaughn, and she's fouled on the putback. And if that's on Wilson, that's number 2. No, they will switch it, and they're going to give it to Clayson, who was actually on the backside on that rebound. That's going to be her first personal, 15 fouls. Ottawa's in the bonus in the final 23.8. Franklin will come out. Hendricks will come in. As Vaughn to the free throw line. Liz has 7. Make it 8. Vaughn, the leading scorer. Bianco with 6. Payne with 6. And Marlette with 4. Really where the gap is right now is points in the paint. Sterling with 30 points in the paint to just 10 for OU, but the Braves have connected on 4 triples. Free throw good for Vaughn. Lowe will come in for Simons, who's got those 2 fouls, and she'll sit for the final 23.8. 44-33, number 8, Sterling leading Ottawa. KCAC opener here in Ottawa, Kansas, inside of Wilson Fieldhouse at Andy Carrier Court. Sterling, who got the final shot of the first quarter, can hold it as the shot clock is off here to end the second. 14 seconds remaining. Albright right wing, screen set for her. Finds Wilson at the key. She was open, didn't take the shot. Goes out to Banger. Left side, Wilson goes right by Vaughn, and no help defense. Shots off the mark, though. And that's going to do it for the first half, as Sterling will take a 44-33 advantage into halftime over your Ottawa University Braves. We'll take a break. You've been listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code CASH for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code CASH for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code CASH.
Holidays are
here, and so is fashionable fitness. Gift yourself a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G, a phone that folds in half to literally stand on its own. Pair it with the Galaxy Watch 4 for ultimate wellness and wow factor. Check health stats, flex personal records. Over 90 activities can be tracked, like biking, swimming, golfing, and more. Invest in yourself with tech made to crush goals. Holidays open up with Galaxy. Shop it all at Samsung.com. 5G connection and availability may vary. Check with carrier. Products sold separately.
Shop on eBay this holiday season to get more for your dough on stand mixers. Or get more for your buck on this season's hottest tech and gaming gear. And on eBay, you can even get more.
Oh, wow.
I know, so festive. Pizzazz for your party. Make your holiday party one to remember. Get more because you save more on premium brands with eBay's exclusive deals. Get more when you get it on eBay.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse as the number 8 ranked Sterling College Warriors lead the Ottawa University Braves 44-33 in our women's contest. And Sterling outscoring Ottawa 25-13. And in the first quarter, Ottawa had actually gotten it to 13-9 before the Warriors went on a 9-0 run, forcing an OU timeout. The Warriors started the game 10 of 12 from the field and finished with a 12-point advantage at the end of the first quarter. Ottawa 3 of 14 from the field to finish that first one, but they did force 8 Sterling turnovers, and that's kind of where Ottawa was able to battle back into it. They got it to within 9 at one point and actually forced the Sterling timeout when it was 40-27. Ottawa had actually cut it to 9 before Sterling got that quick 4-0 run, forcing the timeout. And at the end of one half, it's 44-33 in favor of the Sterling College Warriors, as looks like several of the games in the conference have already gone to half. And when we come back, we will take a look at those scores. You've been listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Supporting local teams helps bring local communities together, and that benefits everyone. That's why we're proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
I'm Joel Clark, a Select Quote agent, with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and he can't take it with him. Well, I went to work and found Ray, who's 40 and takes medication to control his high blood pressure, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. That's way more coverage for a lot less than what he was paying. If SelectQuote didn't shop for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote and to find out how much you can save, call 1-800-597-2010. That's 1-800-597-2010. 1-800-597-2010. Or go to selectquote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at selectquote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse. It's a 44-33 advantage for Sterling at the break as the Warriors led by as many as 17 in the first half. Braves cut it to a 9-point advantage. They went on an 8-0 run midway through the second quarter, but Sterling does balloon it out back to 13 before Ottawa got a couple free throws right before the end of the half to get it to 44-33. As we look at scores from around the KCAC, Avila traveling down to Wichita, lead Friends 32-31 as we learn this new Presto Sports scoreboard statistics. So for those of you who might be trying to check things on DAC stats, that does not exist any more than the NAI. So make your way over to Presto. You can find those on NAI.org and click on women's basketball and men's basketball there is an option for conference statistics as well as conference standings. So if you're as confused as I was over the last couple weeks, that's where you can find everything. Down up in Nebraska, Kansas Wesleyan all over York at halftime, 34-18. Close one at half, surprising in Bartlesville, 30-28. Tabor, who's receiving votes in the top 25 over Oklahoma Wesleyan. I think we are one other game. Yeah, Bethany with 46 seconds remaining in the half, leading Bethel 38-32. St. Mary and McPherson don't start until 7. It has listed at 7 p.m. So interesting that they have that one scheduled for at that point. But as soon as we get a score from that one, we will let you know as well. Your score here, Sterling 44, Ottawa 33. We'll take an extended break. When we come back, we'll look at first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Want better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash infused with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash with collagen hydrates to renew skin surface cells, improving skin 3 times better versus the leading body wash to transform skin from dry and dull to firm and radiant, so I can step into my day feeling fearless in my skin. And now try new Olay Body Lotion, which hydrates for healthier looking skin that improves over time. Olay Body.
Big news from Simply Safe Home Security. Okay. Actually, I think the horns are too much. That's better. Big news. The new wireless outdoor security camera is here. Yes, Simply Safe's award-winning home security just got even better, taking whole home protection to a whole new level. Okay, I'm missing the horns. Simply Safe is celebrating this new camera with 50% off a new system this week. Visit simplysafe.com.
Dante, can you sweep that, please?
Mina's salon business is growing faster than she can keep up with. She needs a new shop manager before her bookings go out of style.
Curtain bangs and balayage would look so good on you. Just hang on 1 second. Can you please answer that?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Man, I slept.
New ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Join Macy's this holiday season and help make a child's wish come true. Now through December 24th, write a letter to Santa in stores or online at macys.com/believe, and we'll donate $1 to make a wish up to $1 million. Plus, give more with an online donation, or round up your store purchase amount and donate your extra change up to 99 cents. All to spark joy and create hope for kids fighting critical illnesses. Learn more and give back today at macys.com/believe.
Welcome back. Just under 5 minutes until we'll start the second half here in Ottawa. Number 8 Sterling leading the Ottawa Braves 44-33 at half. The story of the first half offensively for OU is that they found a little bit of success from the three-point line. 4 of 10 from deep. They came into this to this matchup tonight with only 10 made threes on the year, 16% from the field, and they come out and hit 4 threes. A lot of credit to Jordan Bianco off the bench, who scored 6 points, all 6 coming from behind the three-point line. Others hitting three-pointers in that first half, Jaleesa Simons and Amir Lowe. But that's where Ottawa might be able to pick up some opportunities when they do break the trap. Is, you've got to connect if you want to try and stay in this game, because of the fact that Sterling right now, 30 points in the paint to just 10 for OU. Fast break points in favor of Sterling, 14-0. Second chance points are in favor of Ottawa, 7-0, and they've been able to hang around on the boards as they have 8 offensive rebounds and only trail 17-16 in total boards on the night. Leading scores in that first half for Sterling are going to go to Bailey Albright. I talked about her 18 points, very quiet, but it's just by the fact that she beats everyone down the floor time after time, especially after a made bucket. Sterling isn't going to sit around and inbound that basketball slowly. They're going to find a way to push the ball up the floor, and got some easy buckets as they were 17-28 from the field. Bethany Stuckey did not score in the first half, had a rebound. Taya Wilson, 7 points and 6 boards. Emily Hendrickson, 9 points, 4 rebounds, but she had 8 of Sterling's first 11 in the first quarter. Corinne Clayson had 7. Faith Martin with 3. For Ottawa, Haley Franklin, 2 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, and 2 steals for her in the first half. Liz Vaughn leading the way for Ottawa with 9 and 4 rebounds. Jaleesa Simons with 3. Amir Lowe with 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Amaya Marlette with 4. Jordan Bianco with 6. And Kenesia Payne, the surprise of the night that she is suiting up and playing, did pick up 3 fouls but scored 6 points in just over 7 minutes of play in that first half. Braves 10 of 31 from the field, 4 of 10 from deep, and 9 of 10 from the foul line. We mentioned the fast break points in favor of Sterling. The bench points, though, are in favor of Ottawa, 16-10. A lot of that because of the play of Bianco, Payne, Marlette. And Marlette just continuing to pick up, along with Spraggins and Franklin, I think more confidence overall right now. And it's been nice to kind of see them grow into this game. And right now you're seeing a team in Sterling that not a lot of teams in the conference are going to do this to you all year. They're not going to be able to run like this. And if Ottawa can hang around and get into the fourth quarter within a 10-point advantage, you would be ecstatic if your head coach, Tarnisha Scott. We're going to take our last break before the start of the second half as number 8 Sterling leads Ottawa 44-33. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
It's not just boughs of holly that are going to deck your halls this holiday season. It's you decking the whole house with outdoor lights and holiday decor from the Home Depot. Fill your yard with Yuletide treasure like a hand-painted LED reindeer sculpture. Want to build a snowman? You can, with our 6-foot sparkling snowman covered in lights. You can even pair it with a Disney inflatable spin. You know, from the movie your kids still watch 3 times a day. 'Tis the season to make things jolly, and the Home Depot has everything you need to make the holidays yours. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And we're back in Wilson Fieldhouse as we get ready for the start of the second half. And we'll welcome Bruce Tate to the broadcast as he's the one that really makes this train go. Bruce, glad to have you. Yep. I know you caught a little bit of the game. You were busy for the first half, but anything you saw that maybe Ottawa could take advantage of, they did really well in the first half.
Well, I mean, just a young team, keep playing with energy and just not giving up, trying to go out there and win any 50-50 balls. Sterling's a team that is playing with just a lot more experience than what this Braves team's had. So to be here, down 11 here at half, starting the second half, man, they got to be pleased with where they're at. Get it, just get it to 5, maybe at the end of this quarter, and then see if they can finish it off in the fourth.
Sterling will have it to start the third quarter. Ottawa goes from left to right on your radio dial in the second half, but the Warriors with the basketball. Albright leading score with 18. Right away, they go to Wilson and just had a nice seal on Spraggins, and just like that, Sterling scores not 10 seconds into the third quarter. Good look inside. Simons unfortunately unable to pick up the bounce pass. Dribbles back about 7 feet and hits the jumper though. Ottawa responds to the made bucket by Sterling. Albright backs in on Franklin, just throws up a wild shot. It's an air ball. Put back on an offensive rebound by Stuckey, and a lay in for the Warriors. As Ottawa has done a nice job defensively getting on the glass, but that time the Warriors take advantage. Franklin wanting to go coast to coast, finds Amir Lowe in the short corner. Tavon in the lane, steps through off the glass. Liz too strong, rebound by the Warriors. And it's Hendrickson. Hendrickson was red hot to start the game. She scored the first 6 for the Warriors. Wilson drives on Franklin. That's a huge advantage, and she's called for the charge as she runs into the chest of Brooke Spraggins, and Wilson picks up her second personal.
Yeah, good job there defensively. Taking one there for the team and get a little momentum going back in the Braves' way.
Vaughn will inbound it, finds trying to go to Simons. Ottawa's got to go quickly, and they do find Franklin as she skies above, and Ottawa throws it away. Franklin looking for Simons at midcourt.
Yeah, was definitely available. Just needs to be a little bit more patient there and not let the press get under her skin.
Both teams now with 12 turnovers on the night. Sterling currently holding a 13-point advantage, which is where it started. It started at 11. They're at 13 right now. Spraggins trying to stay with Wilson. Right side to Hendrickson. Wilson off the screen, gets in the lane, drives, floats. No whistle, and then called for the foul as Vaughn gets sandwiched between Wilson and Stuckey.
Yeah,
I think her leg maybe got sandwiched there a little bit.
Yeah. Great defensive effort there by Vaughn. And
they call the foul on Stuckey, but Wilson checks out immediately.
Yeah.
As that's going to be Stuckey's second, and we'll see Carmack check back in. And Franklin tries to dribble through the double team, loses it. Hendrickson open three in the corner on the way. It's long. Rebound taken away by Bailey Banger. Albright, floater off the glass. It's short. Gets her, battles for her own rebound. It's Hendrickson who comes away with it. Fourth opportunity for the Warriors on this possession. You just can't have it against a team that's good.
No. Can't do that.
Step back. What hesitation there from Hendricks to clear some space, but Ottawa does recover. Banger, bounce pass to Albright. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebound by Simons. Jaleesa is going to keep it herself out to the wing. They're going to double team. Bounce pass finds Lowe. Skip pass over to Franklin. First time Ottawa's been able to run a set since the start of the third quarter. Good look down low. Spraggins scores, but a whistle and a charge is called. As Spraggins got into the body, Hendrickson, she was very close to the restricted area. Yeah. That's the second charge she's taken.
So defensive box rule there. If they catch it within the box, they can be within the circle.
There you go. 7:55 to go third quarter. 13-point lead for Sterling. Ottawa trying to hang on. Wide open look for Sydney Banger. It's short, and the rebound to Lowe. Uncharacteristic missed open looks by the Warriors tonight. Still have not made a three. Three in the corner on the other end, buried by Jaleesa Simons, gets Ottawa within 10.
Yeah, really big shot there by Simons, and I think she had a big three in the first half too as well. So she's filling it from the three-point line here this evening.
Banger, left side for Albright. Back to Banger. Thought about the three. Jab step, dribble handoff out to Hendrickson on the wing. Hendrickson with an 18-footer, yes.
Well, Hendrickson, just a good, experienced player for the Warriors.
That's 11 for her. Simons, left side to Spraggins. She wants to attack, gets in the body. Layup's no good, but it's exactly what you want when you get past the trap.
Yep. Looks like that's going to be on Stuckey there, and maybe her third.
It is her third, and she'll check out as we'll see the talented freshman Corinne Clayson back in along with Faith Martin. They will come in as Wilson's going to stay on the bench. She is at what she had in the first half, Bruce. Wilson played 16 minutes, almost 16 minutes, and anytime she got a sub, it was less than a minute.
Yeah, just a multi-sport athlete there for the Warriors that came off the foot surgery a couple years ago, and good to see her starting the year off here healthy and giving her team a lot of minutes.
Spraggins misses the free throw as she shoots 25% from the foul line. Brooke, the freshman from Ames, Iowa, has scored 2 points for OU tonight. Apologies, she has not scored tonight. She does have 2 fouls and a couple boards. Second free throw up and good for Spraggins, as she is on the board now with 1 point. 11-point deficit for OU, 7 minutes to play third quarter. Henderson looking for a screen from Martin, gets it. Dangerous pass, but of course, as it always is, nice strip. Thought it was going to be an easy lay-in. Instead, it's ripped away by Spraggins, and Vaughn will take it the other way. Simon's in the right corner. Back to Vaughn on the wing. Skip pass, finds Amir Lowe. She wants the triple. It's going to be short. Long rebound, going to go out of bounds.
Yeah. Great skip pass there by Vaughn, and great look by Lowe. That's the shot that you want. One of your top three-point shooters getting a wide open look. Just came up a little short.
Into the game for Sterling is going to be Sydney Banger. Martin will check out as the Warriors electing to go small. 6:35 to go third quarter. Both teams have cooled off a little bit from the field. Sterling under 54% now. Albright, left side to Hendrickson. Guarded by Simons. Right side, Carmack goes right by Vaughn, who doesn't want to commit the foul. Missing the layup is Carmack. Vaughn gets the board. To Lowe at midcourt. Amir. Left side for Spraggins in the corner. Simons wants three again. She'll get all three. Braves have got it under 10 for the first time since the first quarter. They trail by 8. Backdoor cut, ball's loose. That one went off of oh, I thought it did, Bruce.
Yeah.
Thought it went off the arm of Clayson, but it was Spraggins who got the last touch with 23 on the shot clock.
Exactly right. That would have been a huge turnover if the Braves could have forced that one.
That's got to be that's close to a 5-second call. Hendrickson, of course, hits the 2, making a 10-point lead.
Yeah.
5:55 to go third quarter. Delisa Simons leading Ottawa with 11. She's hit 2 triples in this second half. Lowe is in trouble, and she's going to be called for the travel. Braves pick up their 15th turnover. It was a big swing of momentum, that jumper by Hendrickson from 18 feet.
Huge.
5:40 to go in the third. Clayson, jumper over the top. It's long. Rebound finds Franklin. Haley in transition, just kind of glides on the floor, Bruce, and she's fouled. There's going to be a blocking foul called on Albright. They're going to say it was on the floor. I thought she was going to the bucket.
Yeah.
Marlette will return. It's on the, they're unsure if it's on the floor or not. She'll come in for Spraggins. 10-point lead for Sterling, 5:32 to go third quarter. Braves have kept themselves in it by making some three-pointers that haven't been there all year. They're 6 of 13 tonight. Vaughn in the corner. Can they get one more three? It's short in the rebound to the Warriors.
Yeah, that would have been nice if that would have went down.
Hendrickson, step back 3 off the front rim, and skying forward is Franklin with the board. Ottawa wants to go in transition. Low inside bounce past to Vaughn. Can Liz get something up? No, it's partially blocked. Long rebound to Marlette, who loses it out of play. Bianco will come in for Lowe. Been a tough night for Amir. 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. Faith Martin will come in for Carmack. Ten-point lead for number 8 Sterling over the Ottawa Braves with 5 minutes to go in the third. Hendrickson pick and roll. They'll go in the corner, cutting inside Martin. Her runner good. That's a tough shot from a tough angle. Gets it to go from 4.
Yeah, just well-executed slip screen. I've seen that many years, and great play there.
Franklin to Vaughn. Ottawa swinging it from left to right. Bianco for the triple, halfway down and out. Thought it was good. And here come the Warriors the other way. Banger to Albright left wing. Screen set on Simons. Nice help defense from Marlette to force the pass out to Hendrickson. Henderson look inside, layup good. And the lead back out to 14. 6-0 run for Sterling.
Braves got to look at something here solid against this 2-3 zone that's extended. Sterling's matching up out on the perimeter, causing some havoc.
And now they'll drop into the zone. Bianco in trouble, ball's loose, taken away by Martin, and Sterling out on the run. Sydney Banger, inside shot's going to be blocked. They call Marlette for the foul. And Marlette will pick up foul number 2. Payne will come in for Vaughn. Fourth team foul on Ottawa. It'll be free throws for Sydney Banger, who has not scored tonight. Her first trip to the free throw line, and she makes the first. You don't want to go back and forth from the foul line with this team at 80% from the free throw line on the year. They're 11 of 14 tonight.
Yeah, Sterling's always been a very, very strong free throw shooting team.
16-point advantage. Both are good with 4:03 to go in the third. Spraggins in for Marlette. And it's an 8-0 run for Sterling, Bruce, and you felt like the momentum was shifting as Ottawa got it to 50-42, but just like that, a team like Sterling been through the ringer and knows how to kick it back into gear.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Basketball's a game to run, so hopefully the Braves can answer.
Franklin in the corner to Bianco. Back to Franklin. Skip pass finds Simon open for a three, short. Offensive rebound, and a foul will be called on Sterling as Franklin was able to take it away from Sydney Banger.
Wow. Great athleticism there. Franklin just skied.
That'll be free throws for OU as that's team foul number 5 on Sterling.
Yeah.
3:43 remaining in the third. Ottawa trying to end an 8-0 Warrior run as Franklin hits the first one. Haley with 3 points on the evening, but she's done other things, getting on the glass, dishing the basketball. That free throw off the mark. Martin with the board for the Warriors. Ottawa 10 of 13 from the free throw line, all the way to the bucket. Shots off the mark is good job by Ottawa to contest the layup from Albright. Franklin looking to kick it in the corner. Spraggins wants three. It's an air ball. And a rebound by Clayson. It's out on the run of the Warriors. Albright inside, layup, no good, but she's fouled by Spraggins.
Albright frustrated that she missed that layup. She doesn't miss that too many. Braves got to work on that transition defense. Any made miss bucket. Sterling's really good getting out and open on the full on the open court.
Albright with 18 hits the first one. (59-43). Chance for Sterling to tie their largest lead of the game, and they will. At 60-43, 3:21 to go in the third. Spraggins will come out. Vaughn will come in. Bianco, along with Franklin, Vaughn, Simons, and Payne in the game for OU. Desperate need of a bucket as Sterling has outscored Ottawa 16-10 in the third quarter. Simons in the left corner. 11 on the shot clock. 3 minutes to go in the third. Franklin to Bianco. Bounce pass. Finds Simons wide open three. Can't cash in, but Payne with an offensive board. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it back up top. Left side Simons in the short corner out to Bianco. And she'll keep the right hand dribble as she finds Haley Franklin. 8 on the shot clock. Franklin gets in the lane, steps through, floats. Looked like she was hit on the arm. Gets her own rebound. Put back no good. Ball's loose out in front. Taken away by Simons. Takes a jumper contested from 18. I think she thought the shot clock was going to run out, Bruce, but it works anyways as it goes down. And what a pass from sister to sister as Sydney finding Bailey from 40 feet. And she's going to the line for free throws as all Vaughn could do was foul.
You're exactly right. That sister connection. They've always done a great job looking for each other in the open floor, and it usually pays off at the end, good percentage of the time.
Free throw good for Albright. She's got 21. Reminder, we have game 2 of our doubleheader starting at 8 p.m. between the Ottawa University Braves receiving votes in the top 25 and the Sterling College Warriors. Second free throw is good as well. The lead back to 17 with 2:22 to go. That is team foul number 4 on OU for Vaughn, her second personal. Franklin keeps her dribble in front of us. Vaughn faces up, looks to go baseline, then dribbles back out to the right corner. Back up top, Simons for 3 from straight away. No. And a rebound by the Warriors. The outlet pass going the other way to Albright. Layup no good, and again, just back to the free throw line go the Warriors. And it's team foul number 5 on OU. Braves can feel this one slipping away here, Bruce.
Right. Transition defense is, like I said, always key against these Warriors. Braves have got to do it better in the half court. In terms of once that shot goes up, either that point guard or the closest guard to that top of that three-point line needs to get back as soon as possible.
When those threes not falling, Ottawa in the first half found themselves 4 of 10 from deep. They are 2 of 9 in the second half. And the majority of those 9 have been from open looks.
Right, great looks against that zone. And Braves are getting their feet set. There's just shots they have to knock down.
19-point lead for the Warriors, 24 for Albright. 64-45, a minute 49 to go in the third. That pass is tipped and stolen. But then taken right back by Franklin. She'll step through, right-hand layup, and they're going to call her for the travel. And she took that extra step.
Good deal, yes.
Braves turn it over for the 17th time. Minute 40 to go, third quarter, 64-45 Warrior lead. Martin, right side for Hendrickson, has Hendricks on her. Broadcaster's nightmare there, Bruce.
Right.
Had to say that several times tonight. Albright in the lane, spinning. Shots blocked by Franklin. Kicks it right side out to Sydney for a 3. Front rim, no good. Vaughn gets the rebound. And all this being done with Taya Wilson on the bench is really impressive for Sterling. Good look inside. Payne off the glass scores. As Kenesha Payne has scored 8 in her first action in several weeks.
Right.
Hendrickson wide open, triple halfway down and out. Rebound by Vaughn. She'll go the other way with 54 seconds to go in the third. Pass left side, Bianco for a 3. Yes! As Ottawa cuts it to 14. Albright in the lane, has it stripped away, and that one looked like it was last touched by Ottawa. It was, as it goes out of bounds.
A big shot there by JB. 3-point shot that the Braves needed here to finish out the third quarter.
Bianco with 9, all of those coming from the 3-point line. Giving a little bit of energy to Wilson Fieldhouse. Albright shots blocked, and then a late whistle as Franklin caught her with the arm, and she'll go back to the free throw line. Albright with 24. Of those 24, she is 10 of 11 from the free throw line, Bruce.
Yeah.
And just kills all the momentum in an arena, too, when you can get there and do what she does from the foul stripe.
Right. Just
hits the first one to give her 25.
Compared to, well, the old James Harden, Harden can't get away. Can't get away with that in the league now.
No.
Just find a way, get to the free throw line.
He's got 26. Of those 26, 12 from the foul line, and the rest I feel like have been layups.
Right. High percentage.
And we'll get a timeout from the Braves with 27.8 to go in the third. Ottawa does have 2 timeouts remaining, as it's going to be a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Man, I slept.
New ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Braves trail 66-50 with 27.8 to go in the third quarter. Sterling has outscored Ottawa 22-15 here in the third quarter, Bruce, but a lot of that coming from the foul line, and Ottawa finding themselves in major foul trouble with still a quarter and 27 seconds to play.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Braves are in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus, but Sterling's just finding a way just to insert themselves against the Brave defense and scoring and getting to the free throw line.
Inbound to Franklin. Shot clock is down to 19. Vaughn dribbling and a foul from behind by Sydney Banger. As Vaughn was looking to put the ball on the deck, and she gets hit on the arm. For Banger, picks up her third personal. Vaughn on the evening with 9. You make it 10. Lowe looking like she'll check in for Vaughn, I believe, if she can make this free throw with 22.5 to go in the third. Makes both. She'll come in, 66-52 advantage, 22.5 remaining, and Sterling again can hold for the final shot to finish the third quarter if they'd like. Ottawa not going to go full court pressure here, Bruce. Been a while since we've seen them do that.
Got to keep that defense set here.
It'll be Banger right side for Albright. They're going to have Bianco try and shadow her off the screen. Left side for Clayson. Back to Banger. Hendrickson off the screen. Simons meets her. Hendrickson, step back jumper is going to be an air ball. Ball still loose. And that's going to do it as Ottawa comes up with a big defensive stop, Bruce, to end the third quarter, maybe take some momentum into the fourth, trailing 66-52.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Great stop there by the Braves, and give themselves the catch their win here and see if they can make a strong push here in the fourth.
We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
Want better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash infused with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash with collagen hydrates to renew skin surface cells, improving skin 3 times better versus the leading body wash to transform skin from dry and dull to firm and radiant, so I can step into my day feeling fearless in my skin. And now try new Olay Body Lotion, which hydrates for healthier looking skin that improves over time. Olay Body.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only 1 win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win tickets for the Chiefs versus the Cowboys November 21st. Winner announced tomorrow morning at 7:10 during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Ottawa not out of it yet, Bruce, trailing 66-52 in a much better place than they were a year ago, especially out in Sterling when it was a 50-point game.
Right.
But finding themselves, they get the basketball to start the fourth quarter, get a made bucket here, you're only down by a few possessions.
You're exactly right. Just keep it within reach. Anything can happen here in Wilson Fieldhouse.
14-point lead for the Warriors as Ottawa gets the basketball. They'll lob it inside to Payne. She'll score off the glass on the turnaround as she goes into the body of Stuckey, looking to prevent her fourth personal.
Yes, feed it to Payne while Stuckey's in foul trouble.
Oh, what a look inside by the Warriors as Wilson back into the game, able to find a cutting Stuckey as they respond to the Ottawa make to start the fourth quarter. It's back to a 14-point lead, 9:27 left in the contest. Simons back to Franklin. Ball was loose. Vaughn does a nice job to control it. Payne turnaround jumper scores off the glass from 7 yet again. Kenesia Payne into double figures. She has 12.
That's Braves doing a good job feeding Payne here while she's in there.
Albright in the corner to Banger. They're trying to post up Wilson as she's getting into it with Vaughn down there on the block. Right wing pass Hendrickson, guarded by Simons. Hendrickson shot and a lot of contact. They're going to call a block on Bianco. And was she in the restricted area, I would think, from where a little tougher angle?
She was. Ball started out of the defensive box, so she has to be outside the defensive circle.
And Henderson shoots free throws, and we've already talked about their successes on the season, but tonight even better, 20 of 23 from the free throw line are the Warriors. It's just an easy way to ice a game, Bruce, when you can do that. His first one up for Hendrickson is good. She's got 14.
Well, Hendrickson's playing a different role than last year's team. Was a huge lift for this Warrior team off the bench, and now the starter.
Goes 1 of 2 in the rebound out to Simons for OU as they trail by 13, 69-56, 8:45 to go. Vaughn drives on Wilson through the contact. Floater gets it to go. Does Liz Vaughn. Pass the other way, and it's going to be taken away by Franklin. They were looking for Albright. Braves can get it within, well, with a made bucket, you get it under 10. Franklin with Albright on her in the lane, kicks it out to Vaughn. Lob down low, just too much that time. Tried to force it to Payne as she had Bianco wide open on the wing.
Right. Not a bad look. You know, Payne's filling it right now, and they had great position. Just need a better pass there to get that bucket finished.
69-58 after the turnover from OU. 8:10 to play. Wilson, left side to Albright. Hendrickson with Simons on her. They'll swing it back from left to right. Albright drives on Franklin, shots up wild, gets her own rebound. Shot clock at 8. Wilson with a jumper, hits front rim. Franklin had the rebound. It's Bianco that comes away with it. Jordan crosses midcourt and leaves it with Franklin. Braves can't have empty possession. At least get a shot up at this point.
Yes.
Turnovers on the first pass are just killer. They're trying to post up Payne, but they've got backside help. They're going to skip past to Bianco. Open three. Yes! Braves have cut it to 8 and a timeout called by Sterling as Ottawa has cut it to an 8-point deficit with 7:29 to go inside Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
The KOFO Sports Guide is the best way for you to follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University teams throughout the year. Football, basketball, soccer, and wrestling, baseball and tennis, track, golf, softball, and more. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Kansas State Bank, Brandon Iron, Midwest Auto Center, and Wellsville Health and Rehab. You can also find the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Play ball! Braves have got it to single digits as they trail 69-61, 7:29 to go in the fourth. Ottawa 8 of 21 from three, Bruce, and especially Jordan Bianco off the bench with 12 points.
Yeah, Jordan Bianco, just a phenomenal three-point shooter. Kid that I recruited here, and that's what she does. She does a great job of stretching the defense, and it's great to see her get an opportunity here tonight to knock down some of those threes.
7:29 remaining. Ottawa has 2 timeouts remaining. The Warriors with 4. As it's Sterling basketball coming out of the timeout. Albright left side, pick and roll with Wilson. Off the screen, right side, Stuckey. Now to Banger. Bianco will stay with her. Banger picks up her dribble. They're trying to post. Coming off the screen is Albright. Looks to get in the lane, and her shot's blocked by Payne. Ball's loose out to Wilson. Wilson with a turnaround jumper, and they just have an answer every time.
They really do.
As she hits the 6-footer.
Yeah.
And even that loose ball somehow found her in that short corner just waiting for her.
You're exactly right. Just a team that continues to answer every bucket here by the Braves.
Wilson with 11. Franklin picks up her dribbles in trouble, finds Vaughn at the elbow. In the corner to Simons. Back out to Bianco. A little bit of a box and one look as they're extending that 2-3 out there a little bit for her. 7 on the shot clock. Finds Vaughn. Turnaround jumper for Liz. Tries to bank it in. Just not enough on it. And then a ball was, thought there might be a foul, and then a foul committed by Vaughn. That's only the second team foul on OU in the quarter for Vaughn. That's her 3rd.
That's tough call there. I wouldn't say she got away with the first one, but the first one she was kind of off balance, and then came there after the second one, and then they dinged her with it.
Corinne Clayston checks back in for the Warriors, leading by 10 with 6:27 to go. Hendrickson with Simons on her. She'll get a wide open look, doesn't take the 3, goes by a defender, takes the body of Payne, and that's one where Canisius just got to stand there, I think, right? Like just got a little greedy, tried to strip the ball away, but if she just stands there, even if she doesn't get her arms up, not a whole lot Hendrickson can do.
Right, just make that guard take a tough shot over the taller body.
3rd team foul on OU. Henderson back to the foul line. First free throw's good. 72-61 for Sterling. Men's game scheduled to start for 8 p.m. We'll have pregame for you around 7:45, 7:50. Hendrickson's second is good. Spraggins returns for Payne, who picks up her fourth. One of 4 Braves in double figures. Vaughn with 13, Simons 13, Bianco 12, and Payne with 12. For the Warriors, Albright with 26, Hendrickson with 15, and Wilson with 11. Down by 12 for the Braves, running out of time. 6:05 to go. Franklin inside to Vaughn. Faces up, steps through, can't score, but she's hit on the arm by Stuckey, and she'll pick up her fourth.
Yeah. Great read there by Vaughn. Noticing that Stuckey's on her, and you got to keep attacking her because she is in that foul trouble.
Stuckey will come out. We will see Bangert return. Vaughn to the foul line. Liz with 13 on the evening, and she misses the first. As a team, Ottawa 13 of 17 from the foul line. That's above their season average. As Ottawa just shooting 62% on the season. Second one is up and good. 73-62 lead for the number 8 team in the country. Under 6 minutes to go. Banger works from right to left. She's going to call for the carry. She just lost the handle a little bit and then tried to recover. Didn't really need to, though, as Ottawa really wasn't putting a whole lot of pressure.
Yeah, just come to a jump stop with that basketball. Notice, as a basketball player, you lost it. Come to a jump stop and take care of the possession.
Simons left corner. Back out to Franklin. Right side, Bianco. Jordan to Franklin. Inside they'll go. Good look to Spraggins. They'll kick it in the corner to Simons. Out to Bianco. Open three on the way. It's off the front rim as Hendrickson and Simons collide out on the wing. But Sterling does come away with the rebound after the open three attempt from OU. Spinning inside is Albright. She's fouled again. It's got a mismatch there on Vaughn. It's too much speed there by Albright.
That's that tough spin move that's really tough to defend. Almost cuts the basketball a little bit.
They actually called it on Franklin, who picks up her fourth. 11-point advantage, 5:18 to go. And Albright back to the stripe where she has lived in this second half. Bailey Albright, 13 of 14 from the free throw line. First one's good. And she'll make the second. Tania Hendrickson will come in, or Hendricks will come in for Haley Franklin. Timeout called by Sterling. It's a 30-second timeout with 5:18 to go. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
My community means everything to me. That's why I joined the Army National Guard. I'm proud of where I'm from, and as a soldier, I get to give back to the people that helped me succeed. The training and leadership skills I get from the Army National Guard help me every day when I teach young people and look out for my community. If you'd like to learn how you too can serve part-time in the community you love, visit nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Welcome back. Look at scores from the KCAC. Bethany leading Bethel 38-32. See if we can get anything else for you before the end of this timeout. Tabor up on Oklahoma Wesleyan with 2:20 to go, 61-55. Kansas Wesleyan all over York, 62-37. We'll get some more here in just a minute. Ottawa with possession after the 30-second Sterling timeout. Ottawa going to run the dribble weave right side to Hendricks. Bianco came up limping. The three-pointer hit by Simons. They did call it a three. Wasn't sure. I thought
maybe
just barely.
Barely on the line, yep.
Braves hit their ninth three-pointer of the night, trail by 10 with 4:49 to go. More worried about Bianco right now. Bruce limping down the floor, tries to help out, and a foul committed by Hendricks. And again, it's Albright.
Yeah, Bianco got a knee to the quad, just trying to get out to the corner there on that 3-point play.
4:44 to go. Sterling up 75-65 in the fourth quarter. And Albright back to the free throw line as she looks to get to 30. The reigning KCAC Offensive Player of the Week. Yeah, she scored 31 against College of the Ozarks on Friday night, and then 24 against Evangel on Saturday. But the free throw line has been very free for the Warriors tonight. They're 26 of 30 as that first one's good.
You're exactly right.
Second one good as well. It's a 12-point advantage for Sterling. And here comes the full court pressure. They're going to trap Simons. Ottawa gives it right back to Vaughn. Doesn't need to rush, still has 5 seconds. Liz able to get back up. Thought she might have crossed the line. Able to recover. Double teamed. Kicks it out to Hendricks. Good recovery by Ottawa. And then as soon as I say that, ball's thrown into the student section by Hendricks.
Yeah, tough possession there by the Braves. Again, you know, like we talked, those empty possessions, you cannot have those type of possessions against the Warriors.
20th turnover on OU. Wilson driving on Vaughn. Easy. Oh, can't get the layup to go. She's had a couple tonight that usually Taya Wilson will finish. And Hendricks loses it, finds Bianco in the corner, almost outran her dribble. To Simons in the corner. Jaleesa has 16 to lead OU in scoring. Braves have 4 in double figures, but right now they got to work quickly. Just 4 minutes to go and down 12. Vaughn attacks. Double teamed and finds Hendricks. Ball is loose on the floor. Sterling comes away with it. And here go the Warriors in transition. Sydney Bangert with the jumper somehow gets it to go as that one wanted to pop back out, but had enough on it for it to fall.
That's a big shot. You know, kid that doesn't look to score too much. Just does a really good job of running this offense.
79-65. Hendricks bounce past to Vaughn at the key. Left side out to Simons. They'll switch. They're going to lob it down low to Vaughn. She works, spins, keeps her pivot foot, works to the double team, can't score as Hendrickson hits the deck hard as they will go the other way with it, and it'll be possession to the Warriors. Payne will come in. Franklin will also return as it's a 14-point advantage and the basketball for Sterling as they will inbound in front of their bench. Spraggins and Hendricks will take a seat with 3:16 to go. Albright to inbound. Hendrickson will come and get it. Then a handoff to Albright. Screen set for her. Drives on Franklin, able to cut her off. Back up top to Stuckey. In the corner, they'll find Bangert. Thought about the step back three. They're going to post up with Wilson. Vaughn there to defend and called for the foul.
Yeah.
As the contact was created by Wilson. And Vaughn picks up her fourth. Wilson's free throw good. Gives the Warriors a 15-point lead. Braves had it down to 10. That's 71-61, but since that point, they have gone on a 10-3 run and looks like they might have put this one out of reach at 81-65 with 2:57 to go.
Yeah.
Franklin goes by 2 defenders, attacks, and a blocking foul will be called on Wilson as Franklin runs into her. That's only the second team foul on the Warriors. Taya Wilson picks up her fourth.
Yeah.
And I think Wilson might have a cut on her arm.
Right. Got blood.
We're going to tape that up real quick. With 2:51 to go. As we wait for Wilson to get taped up, and she's back in. Bianco to inbound to the left of the OU bucket. To Franklin on the right wing, off the screen to Simons. Three is good. Another one for Jaleesa. She's got 19. Ottawa not trying to go away quite yet. Hendrickson driving down the baseline. Got stuck under the bucket, finds Stuckey. Back out to Hendrickson with 20 on the shot clock. Pick and roll with Wilson. Off the screen, Stuckey. Lob down low to Wilson. Wilson with the left hand scores off the glass. It's 83-68.
Wow. Just the wing ball screen offense is causing the Braves a lot of trouble here.
Bianco almost falling out of bounds. is in deep trouble. Finds Simons open in the corner for another three. You betcha. 83-71. Ottawa 11 of 25 from three. They're down by 12, though, with 2:03 to go. Stuckey, left side for Banger, guarded by Franklin. Ottawa's got to sag off of Banger just a little bit, Bruce. I think they're playing her closer than they need to.
Right.
As the backside help just hasn't been there all night when they run that little wing screen. Albright goes baseline by Bianco. Left-hand layup goes.
It's just great execution there by Sterling. Wear down the clock a little bit. Get it to your best scorer going into the left. Strong hand. Great finish.
85-71, a minute 30 to play. Bianco bounce past to Simons at the point. Jaleesa, the free throw line with Payne. Canisia back out to Vaughn. 10 on the shot clock. They'll go down low to Payne. He tries to score off the glass. Maybe got a little too cute. And then she hits the deck hard as there's two players down on the other end. A three-pointer off the mark, no good. Players still down for both teams as Payne comes up limping and the whistle finally blown. Her and Stuckey collided.
Yeah.
Spraggins will come in for Payne.
Then she bumped knees with one of the Sterling players, looked like. So probably bone on bone. It doesn't feel good right off the bat.
A minute and 4 seconds to go. 85-71 Warriors inbound in front of their bench. Henderson will come and get it right in the middle of the floor as they can run some clock. 15 on the shot clock. In the corner to Hendrickson. They're trying to lob inside to Wilson. Bianco gets a hard screen there from Albright. Hendrickson inside, and then a whistle and another foul on Ottawa as they trail with 47.6 to go in the fourth by 14. Warriors 29 of 33 from the free throw line. Looking back at what they were at the break, they were 10 of 13, so plenty of free throws in the first half too, but they have stepped it up. Hendrickson misses the first one with 16 points for her. When Ottawa looks back at this one, Bruce, points in the paint, going to be a big one, 46-16 in favor of the Warriors. And then getting to the free throw line, Ottawa's going to call one of their two remaining timeouts as they trail 86-71, 47.6 to play. We'll take that full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
When you have trouble sleeping, it's tough. When kids have trouble sleeping,
Mom, I can't sleep. Dad, just one more story?
for nights like this, try Vicks Pure Z's Kids. Our great tasting gummies are specially formulated for kids with a unique blend of botanicals and a low dose of melatonin to support their natural sleep cycle. Best of all, they're drug-free and non-habit forming. Help your child fall asleep naturally with Pure Z's Kids Gummies. Consult with a doctor before use for ages 4 and up.
Needing work? Want to do something different? KOFO is looking for someone to fill a part-time position as the host of the Sunday morning gospel favorite show. No previous experience is necessary, but must have a good work ethic, good communication skills, be familiar with computer operations, and have your own transportation. If interested, send us an email at kofo@kofo.com. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
Sterling leading Ottawa 86-71 in our women's contest. 47.6 to go in the fourth quarter. Braves call one of their two remaining timeouts. Vaughn will inbound it in front of us at press rope, joined by Simons, Franklin, Bianco, and Spraggins. Braves trail by 15. Just want to get a good look here, Bruce.
Yeah.
Maybe run something that you would late in the game, just to kind of get some work. Simons right wing, three-pointer. It's partially blocked. There was a lot of body, too. Comes up well short. And Sterling can run basically down in under 5 seconds if they wanted to. The 15-point lead for the Warriors. Vaughn comes out. Ottawa going to try and trap everything. Finds Wilson to the top of the key. Wilson crossover with Spraggins on her. Picks up her dribble, pass right side, out to the freshman Clayson. 5 on the shot clock. Pick and roll with Hendrickson. Bounce pass backside to Albright. Layup's good. They've just run that time and time again.
They dribble out, Anytime you dribble out and they're over the passing lanes, just hit them on the back door.
And that'll do it. Ottawa not going to take a shot as they fall 88-71 in their KCAC opener in 21-22. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Final score here in Ottawa, 88-71 in favor of the number 8 ranked Sterling College Warriors. As Ottawa gave them a run, Bruce, through basically the start of the third quarter. Ottawa cut it to 8 midway through the third quarter. Unfortunately, they come up short by a final of 88-71, as we will get head coach Tarnisha Scott on real quick before she goes and talks to her team, Bruce. But a lot of heart tonight. Just came up short to a really, really good Sterling team.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Great fight there down the stretch. Braves knocked down some huge threes, but just fell up short here against the number 8 ranked team this evening.
We bring on head coach Tarnisha Scott. Coach, we knew coming in Sterling 8th ranked team in the country, but your team was right there with just over 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, cut it to 8. What are your initial thoughts on tonight?
I mean, we battled. That's what I asked us to come in and do, was to compete at a high level, and I think that we did that. We obviously, over the course of the game, we had some mishaps, some breakdowns, but as far as just being competitive and fighting, I'm very proud of this team.
Tonight, your bench outscores Sterling 28-14. A large reason of that, Jordan Bianco coming off the bench to score 12, and then getting Kanisha Payne back. She scores 12 off the bench. I mean, they were a huge part of your team being in this game in the third quarter.
Absolutely. I mean, Jordan is a great kid. I mean, she's a kid that everyone wants to coach. She works hard each and every day in practice, and we just tell her to keep shooting. She's a shooter. So eventually, if you keep shooting, they'll start to fall.
Coach, a year ago, you walked into Sterling in your first KCAC game, was down 24-6 in the first quarter of that game. Tonight, your team has taken leaps and bounds. I mean, of where you were a year ago. How excited are you for the rest of your KCAC schedule if your team comes this close against the number 8 team in the country?
I'm super excited. I mean, we still have work to do. I mean, we're not going to be content. I mean, this was a great fight right here. But we have a tough matchup on the road on Saturday. So we've got to regroup really, really quick. As long as we continue to play hard and be competitive, I'm excited.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us.
All right, thank you.
As we will bring on Bruce Tate one more time before we wrap it up and take it in for final stats. Bruce, as you heard from Coach, happy with the effort tonight, but not content with the result. She mentioned that game against Tabor on Saturdays. They'll go to Hillsborough. They currently only lead Oklahoma Wesleyan 61-55 with 2:20 to go. I think the gap in the conference has closed a little bit after seeing, Ottawa's picked 6th in the preseason poll. But I think this conference, from where it was a year ago, is taking a step forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's, the first night out. So you're anxious to see how teams will do against that conference competition, but it's hard to gauge where your team's at in the preseason with that preseason schedule. And again, like we talked about last week or the week before, you really don't know your team until the end of December, beginning of January on really what you had. So it was great to see the Braves come out and compete at the level that they did, knock down some huge threes. 3-point shots is not something we've seen from this team. So to be able to score that way now, getting Payne back into the lineup to get some high percentage shots, just do some things defensively, man. This team can really rack up some and make some noise here in this first half of the league play.
We're going to take a 30-second timeout. When we come back, we'll get final stats and scores from around the conference. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's no secret that many of our youth are engaging in risky behaviors at earlier and earlier ages. We at Life Care Center of Ottawa are working to stem that tide by educating middle and high school students in Franklin and surrounding counties using our Relationships Under Construction curriculum. The week-long program is for grades 6 through 9 and takes students on a journey to recognize and avoid the pitfalls of poor lifestyle and relationship choices. RUC meets the state's requirements for sex education. Bring Relationships Under Construction to your school. Call 785-242-4500.
Fieldhouse, your final score. Sterling gets the win 88-71. The number 8 team in the country comes away with the win. Ottawa had it down to 8 in the third quarter, but they fall by 17, 88-71. We'll look at final stats here. Is leading scorer for Sterling Bailey Albright, 34 points, 9 of 18 from the field, 16 of 18 from the foul line. Emily Henderson was 17. She was 5 of 10 from the field, 7 of 9 from the foul line. Taya Wilson with 15. Corinne Clayson with 9, Faith Martin with 4, Sydney Bangert with 4, and Bethany Stuckey with 4. For Ottawa, Jaleesa Simons, a season-high 22 on 8 of 16 shooting. She was 6 of 12 from 3, had 5 boards. For Liz Vaughn, 14 points on 3 of 11 shooting, but 8 of 10 from the free throw line, just missing a double-double. She had 9 rebounds and 7 assists. Jordan Bianco with 12 off the bench. Kenesia Payne also with 12 off the bench. Amaya Marlette with 4, and Haley Franklin with 3. We talk about, Bruce, biggest things tonight, points in the paint and points off turnovers. We're big. Ottawa turned it over 21 times. Total rebounds, Sterling led 37-33. You'll take that. Assist, Ottawa with 18 assists tonight, Bruce. Coming into tonight, averaging just 12. Yeah. So a huge upgrade there. You make 11 threes. You'd only made 10 all season. Definitely pluses there, but it's a matter of putting four complete quarters together.
Yeah, a lot of great things here by the Braves tonight, making 11 threes was huge. The points off the bench were huge. You talked about the 18 assists, also awesome. Steals, against an experienced team like Sterling, you've got to turn them over just a little bit more. So, with their press, they had to pull it off. That's something that they're not used to. But overall, not a bad job by this Braves team. And the biggest thing, again, that I would like to see is just continue to get that defensive field goal percentage down. Sterling can shoot the basketball extremely well, but with a team like that, you've got to get them closer to that 40% just to give yourself a chance.
Looking at scores around the KCAC, Bethany goes into North Newton, wins 81-67. Other scores, Tabor does get the win by 9 at Oklahoma Wesleyan, 72-63. Ottawa will be playing in Hillsboro on Saturday at 5 p.m. Kansas Wesleyan defeats York 67-44. And we'll get you that Friends score as let's see if that one has gone final yet. It was one of the first games of the night as Avila falls to Friends 74-60. What a comeback by the Falcons. They were down by double digits in that first half, so they get the win 74-63. We're going to wrap it up here from Wilson Fieldhouse for game number 1. We come back, it's pregame for the Ottawa University men. You've been listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of OU Braves basketball on KOFO, brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, CarStar, Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and by Kramer Pharmacy, Advent Health Ottawa, Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. Also by Our Best Bank, Ottawa University, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. For more information about our next OU Brave sports broadcast, listen to the KO